All right, we're going to look at some factoring problems now on number 31, and then let's also look at number 36. So on 31, let's go ahead and just look at a method that we can use to factor. The question is, which expression here does not have a factor of x plus 3? So remember, factoring means we're rewriting the quadratic in this format as a product of two factors. So let's just go ahead and start with choice A and factor it. So this is one method of factoring. There are some different tools you can use to factor, but a lot of students find this one easy to follow. So we're going to draw an x. The top of the x, we're going to take a times c. A being the coefficient in front of the x squared, b is the middle coefficient, c is the last coefficient. So a times c in this option right here is negative 15. B is negative 2. We're looking at two numbers, or trying to find two numbers that multiply to negative 15 but add to negative 2. So we can use negative 5 and 3. And we're going to take this expression and do what's called factoring by grouping. So I'm going to rewrite the x squared. I'm going to rewrite the negative 15. Then I'm going to take the middle and split it into these two values, negative 5x and positive 3x. Okay, grouping means splitting this into two parts. So I'm going to factor this first part. The common factor is x. And then I would have to multiply by x and negative 5. Here the common factor is positive 3. I would have to multiply by x and multiply by negative 5. So we're very close now to our factorization. The common factor here is x minus 5. So just write that as one of your factors. Whatever's left over here is the other factor. Okay, so we know this is not the answer because it's asking which one does not have a factor of x plus 3. So let's look at option B, 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. And let's use the same method here. So in our x, a times c is 2 times 3, which is 6. B is 5. Two numbers that multiply to 6 but add to 5 would be 3 times 2. All right, factoring by grouping, let's go ahead and rewrite the 2x squared and the positive 3 as is. And we're going to take these two and rewrite the 5x as a positive 3x and a positive 2x. And then let's go ahead and group. The common factor of this first group is positive 1x, and then I would have to multiply by 2x plus 3. Common factor here is just a 1, so I'm going to take a 1 out, and that means I would have to multiply by 2x plus 3. So I have a 2x plus 3, which is what's in common here. And then whatever's left over is the other factor, so times x plus 1. This does not have a factor of x plus 3, so there we are. Option B is the only one that does not have a factor of x plus 3. Let's also look at number 36. We're proving true or false. The factors of this are 2x plus 5 and x minus 2. Now, since we're given two factors and we're being asked is it equivalent to this, rather than starting from scratch and trying to factor this, I'm going to just try to multiply the two factors and check whether that product gives me this expression. So FOIL 2x squared minus 4x plus 5x minus 10. Combining like terms gives me 2x squared plus 1x minus 10. We're really close, but it's actually not equivalent to this because this is a negative x. So I'm going to say false, and let's point out the specific term is different than this term right here.